morning, candidates of Primary 7. My name is Magom Nelson. We are again here today to look at mathematics, and today we are going to lesson 10. But before you go to lesson 10, let's look at the correction for lesson 9. But we shall not go through all the numbers. I'll just pick this one because it is the one that was a bit challenging to some of you. Let's go through it, then we go to lesson 10. The question was, find the area of the figure below. This was the figure. Find the area of the figure below. Now when you look at this figure, it has two figures. It is 2 in 1. What am I meaning? It has this shape. Let me call it a shape. It has two figures. It has a rectangle and a quadrant. So how do we find the area of this? We first find the area of the rectangle. Get me well. First find the area of the rectangle. After doing that, go ahead and also find the area of the quadrant. And then after finishing that, you come now down and add the area of the rectangle plus the area of the quadrant. You will have got the area of the whole shape. This is what I'm talking about. So we shall say area of a rectangle. I'm meaning this one. So the area of the rectangle equals length times width. The length of our rectangle begins from here up to here, and they are telling us that the length is 20 centimeters times the width of 14 centimeters. So when we multiply 20 times 14, we shall have 280 square centimeters. So this is the area of the rectangle. Okay. Now we are going to find the area of the quadrant. Area of a quadrant. Area of a quadrant. This one here, the area of a quadrant equals a quarter. 1 out of 4 pi r squared. Go ahead and say 1 out of 4 times the pi of 22 out of 7 times the radius. Look at this. This is the radius of the quadrant, and this is the radius. Now, if from here up to here is 14, even this one here must be 14. Okay? So we shall have the radius of 14 centimeters times 14 centimeters. That is our radius. So we shall come down and simplify. By 2 here, we shall have by 2, 2, by 2, 11, by 7, once, by 7, 2. Okay? By 2, once. By 2, 1. So we shall have down here 1 times 11 times 1 centimeter times 14 centimeters. Okay? Now, when we multiply 11 times 14, what do we get? 14 times 11, this is 4, that is 1, this is 4, this is 1, this is 4, 5, 1. So when we multiply 14 times 11 times 14, we shall have 154 square centimeters. 240 is the area of a rectangle. 154 is the area of the quadrant. Now, what is the area of the whole figure? The area of the whole figure is equal to the area of the rectangle plus the area of the quadrant. Area of the shape equals 280 square centimeters plus 154 square centimeters. This gives us, we have 280 plus 154. This is 4. 8 plus 5 shall we get 13, write 3 and we carry 1. 1 plus 2, 3 plus 1 shall we get 4. And that is now 434. Yes. So our area equals 434 square centimeters. So this is the area of the shell. That is the area of the shell. Now, today we are going to look at something else. And now our subheading for today is finding the area of the shaded parts. Finding the area of the shaded parts. And today's lesson is lesson 10. So finding this is what you are going to look at today. Finding the area of the shaded parts. Number 1. Here is our question. Example 1. Find the area of the shaded part in the figure below. Here is the figure. We have a rectangle and we have two semicircles. So how do you find the area of the shaded part? This shaded part here. This is the area they want, the part which is shaded. So how do you get this area? You are going to simply get the area of the rectangle. After getting the area of the rectangle, you also go ahead and find the area of this semicircle, and also get the area of this semicircle. With this, the area of these semicircles, add them. Then after adding, subtract from the area of the rectangle. In simple terms, shall we say, get the area of the outer figure to get the area of the outer figure, get the area of the inner figures or inner figure, then you subtract. You will have got the area of the shaded part. Now, I'll begin by getting the area of the rectangle. Area of our rectangle equals, the rectangle is having length times the width. Length times the width. Area equals, the length is 12 centimeters times the width of 7 centimeters. When you multiply 12 times 7, 7 times 2, we shall have 4. 7 times 1, we shall have 7, I beg your pardon, 7 times 2, we shall have 14. Write 4 and carry 1. 7 times 1 is 7, plus 1 is 8. So we shall have 84 square centimeters. So this is the area of the rectangle. Now, we are now going to get the area of this semicircle and this semicircle, because that the figures inside the what? The big figure, which is a rectangle. So we say area of a semicircle. Let me say two semicircles. Area of two semicircles. But before I get the area of two semicircles, I will first get the area of one semicircle. Then after getting the area of one semicircle, then I multiply by 2 at the end. Okay? So I will say area equals the semicircle, the area of a semicircle is a half pi r squared. Okay? We shall move on and say area equals a half times the pi is 22 out of 7 times the radius. Look at the semicircle. The 7 is the diameter. So to get the radius, divide 7 by 2. So this will be 7 centimeters out of 2 times 7 centimeters out of 2. Okay? By 2 once, by 2 here we shall have 11, by 7 once, by 7 once. So when you multiply this, 1 times 11 is 11, times 1 is 11, times 7, we shall have 77 out of 2 square centimeters. This, we have out of 1 times 1 is 1, times 2 is 2, times 2 is 4. Okay? So the area of one quadrant is 77 out of 4 square centimeters. This is the area of one semicircle. This one, but remember there are 2 semicircles, okay? So I wrote here area of 2 semicircles, and we say that we shall begin with the area of 1 semicircle, and this is it. But since we are supposed to get the area of 2 semicircles, we shall have 77 out of 4 square centimeters, the area of 1 semicircle, times 2. By 2, once, by 2, 2. So here, we shall have 77 square centimeters out of 2. By 2 once, by 2, 3, remainder 1 to make 17. By 2, 8, remainder what? 1. So the area of 2 semicircles is 38 whole number, 1 out of 2 square centimeters. So how do you get the area of the shaded part? How do you get the area of the shaded part? You are going to get the area of the rectangle minus the area of 2 semicircles. So area of the shaded part equals area of the shaded part equals area of a rectangle 84 square centimeters minus the area of 2 semicircles, which is 38 whole number 1 out of 2 square centimeters. So how do we subtract there? First subtract the whole numbers. We shall have 84 minus 38. 4 minus 8, impossible. We shall borrow 10. We shall borrow 10 from 8 and remain with 7. 10 plus 4, we shall have 14. 14 minus 8, we shall have 6. 7 minus 3, we shall have 4. It was 84 minus 38. We get 46. Now 46 minus 46 again, remove a half. We shall have here 45 whole number 1 out of 2 square centimeters. So that is the area of our shaded part. Another question. We have an example 2 here. The question is, calculate the area of the shaded part in the figure below. Calculate the area of the shaded part in the figure below. Here is our figure. First of all, identify the figure, the figures which are in that figure. I'm saying the bigger one is a quadrant. The bigger one is a quadrant. Then we have the semicircle inside the quadrant. So for you to get the area of the shaded part, it is very simple. Get the area of the outer figure, and you also get the area of the inner figure, and then you subtract. So the area of the outer figure is the one we are beginning with, and the outer figure we say area of a quadrant. A quadrant is the outer figure. So area equals a quarter. We are using the pi of 22 out of 7 times, you say area equals pi r squared. This will give us 1 out of 4 times the pi of 22 out of 7 times the radius of 14 centimeters times 14 centimeters. Then we simplify by 2, 2 by 2, 11, by 2 once, by 2, 7, by 7 once, by 7 once. So this is now 1 times 11 times 1 centimeter times 14 centimeters. So 1 times 11 is 11. 11 times 1 centimeter, you get 11 centimeters times 14. We have 14 times 11. What do we get? This is 4, 1. This is 4, 1. So shall that be a 4, 5, 1. So the area of this quadrant is 154 square centimeters. Okay? Now, having got the area of the outer figure, which is a quadrant, you are now going to find the area of the inner figure, which is the semicircle. Area of a semicircle is here. Area of the semicircle equals a half pi r squared. Area equals a half times 22 out of 7 times the radius, the diameter. On the semicircle we have the diameter of 14 centimeters, but with this formula for area of a semicircle we need the radius. So we shall have 14, which is the diameter, divide it by 2 times 14 centimeters, divide it by 2. The moment you divide it for the diameter by 2, you get the radius. Okay? Let's simplify. By 2 once, by 2, 11. By 7 once, by 7, 2. By 2 once, by 2 once. By 2 once, by 2, 7. So here we shall have 1 times 11 times 1 centimeter times 7 centimeters. When we multiply all this, 11 times 1 times 11 times 1 centimeter times 7 centimeters, we get 77 square centimeters as the area of the semicircle. Now, for us to get the area of the shaded part, get the area of the outer figure minus the area of the inner figure. I repeat that statement. To get the area of the shaded part, get the area of the outer figure minus the area of the inner figure. As simple as that. And the area of the outer figure is 154. The area of the inner figure is 77 square centimeters. So we are going to subtract to get the area of the shaded. The shaded area of the shaded part equals 154 square centimeters minus 77 square centimeters. When you subtract, what you get? 154 minus 77, subtract. Get 1 here, remain with the 4. 14 minus 7, you get 7. This is the 4, put there 1, that is 77. So the area of the shaded part is 77 square centimeters. So class, this is the area of our shaded part of our example 2. So with that class, I want to give you an activity and you try. But this work is so simple in that for you to get the area of the shaded part, get the area of the outer figure, and then you get the area of the inner figure, and then you subtract. And what do you subtract? The area of the outer figure minus the area of the inner figure. Okay? What I'm saying is, to get the area of the shaded part, get the area of the outer figure minus the area of the inner figure. This is my point of emphasis. Get the area of the outer figure minus the area of the inner figure. You'll have got the area of the shaded part. So, I want you to try this work and we see. So I want you to do this work, and after doing it, make sure you send it to me through WhatsApp and I look at it. So thank you for listening, and God bless you.